but let's hold it back a little more just in case. There we go. Look at that. Oh, Hoogan's here. What up, Hoogan? You have built a smelter to deposit your raw ore in this furnace, and it will melt away all impurities, leaving you with a bar of refined metal to work at the forge. Welcome back, everybody, to Valheim. I am an old guy gaming, and in this episode, we're going to work on our base and get our forge going and all that good stuff. So I've spent quite a bit of time off camera doing things. In this chest here, we have a stack and a half-ish of copper and a little over a stack of tin. We have our 10 circling cores that we got in the last episode in the dungeon. And so I went back to the Black Forest up north here, and I actually built myself just a little, very tiny outpost, just enough to put a workbench and a couple chests in, right about in here-ish, and then started mining this copper deposit that I found here. Plus I went along the shore here and got, the tin that I got as well. I killed another troll. There was a troll kind of hanging out around in here, and I have now made myself the troll hood. So we just need to get the troll cape, and then we'll have the full set and get the sneak bonus that provides. So let's see, what else have I done? I've made the yard larger, so I basically expanded the fence that way, and that way, one more tile. So we have just a little bit more room here. And I've also leveled off our entire yard here, because I don't know if you guys remember or not, but this was kind of up on a bit of a hill. And so we got that taken care of too. And this little bastard's always coming over here and causing trouble, but, he is providing us free resin, so there you go. So my plan at some point, I'm sure we won't get to that in this episode, but my plan is to get this all leveled out here, put fences around it, and then this will be our garden when the time comes. Okay, so our main two objectives for this episode is to get, like I said, get the forge going and, work on the house. Now, this little foundation thing I put around here is, the half walls, because I'm going to actually move the floor up onto here so that we don't have this problem with the dirt. Rather than trying to fight the dirt, I figured it would just be easier to, to raise it up. I'm only going to bring the house to here for now because I want some room out in the yard, but I have an idea about expanding the base later on, particularly when it comes time, for us to start working on our dock, which is going to, come out this way. So this, we're probably going to open this wall up here and extend. Okay, well, let me just kind of share the idea with you. And this is, I haven't completely fleshed this out, but the idea is this. We built the house up to here for now just to get it going, and get it finished. But later on, we expand the house with either a wing that goes straight out at a right angle, or maybe what we'll do is we'll expand the house all the way to here and then expand our yard, and then have a central wing that goes out straight out the center to the dock. So I haven't decided for sure exactly how that's going to come together, but that's kind of what I have in mind for how we might build this house. We've got 4 beehives set up, so the bees need more open space. That's interesting because I checked those after I put them here and they said the bees were happy, but now it says they need more open space. What in the hell? Okay. So let's fix that then. Pick up all of our bees and our wood. In fact, we could actually put the bees over here for now because I don't really have a plan for this area here. So let's try the bees in this spot and see if they'll be happy. That is really weird though, because I did check that and it said the bees were happy, so I just, thought they were good. So they can't be right up against the house, so let's put them maybe about at the halfway point. Okay, let's see if that's good enough. Oh shit, I didn't get them lined up. Doggone it. That isn't gonna work. Okay. Try it again. we want them lined up, you know. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, but we want them to look. We want stuff to look good. Before we even do anything more, okay, so he says the bees are happy. So yeah, as long as we keep them right in the center, I think we'll be okay. Okay, so let's do it this way. This is the edge of the house here. And then we'll try and, you know, put these two more or less in the center. My camera angle's kind of whacked out, so let's try that one there and that one there. There's a little more space in between these. Okay, bees are happy. Bees are happy. Bees are happy, and these bees should also be happy. There we go. Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't mess up on us again. So, what I want to do first is we need to get the floor raised up, but we need to try and do it in such a way that we're not completely down in the process. So, I'm thinking another thing I'm thinking about doing is doing a central fireplace too, right in the center of the room. So if we're going to do that, we need to make sure we have an odd number of foundations. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that'll work perfect. So that means then, and what are we doing on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're only 6 this way. That's going to be weird. Well, no, not necessarily. We'll hold the fire a little further. No, well, shoot, no, that's not what I want to do. That is not what I want to do. Damn it, Jim. Okay, so that changes the... I mean, I can do it, but I kind of envisioned the chimney coming right off the center of the roof, right? And if we don't make the house 7 tiles wide, then it's not going to be right in the center of the roof. So the question now is, do we expand out this way or this way? It would be easier to expand out this way, but on the other hand, if we expand it out this way, you know, we have more land out here than we need because I don't mind being a little closer to the water. So yeah, let's raise this up here. Okay, so we're gonna need some stone for this. Let's go back in here. Whoops. So do I have enough wood to do another wood pile here? I do. 2 more? No. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to get some stone. We will get organized too. That's definitely part of the plan here for sure. Let's put this honey in here. We got 41 pieces of honey. That's nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, so hopefully that'll be enough to do what we need to do. So we want to come along here. This is already raised up here, so we need to basically start in this spot. And let's raise ground. Okay, so we need more stone. So we'll raise that and then we'll come along and flatten it. So let's get some stone. Let's see. We have a couple of stone here that we're going to want to eventually get, so we might as well get them now. It takes quite a while to mine in the early game. You know, all that copper and stuff that I got, that was a lot of work. But the good news is that, oh darn it, our pick skill has leveled up a decent amount in the process. You know, plus we're using the very first pick. We'll be able to make I think a bronze pick once we, you know, get everything set up. What is our pick skill right now? Our pick skill is pickaxes, 21. So yeah, actually not bad at all. It kind of shows you how much I've been working on all this. But of course, those of you who have already been playing the game already know how much work it takes to do all that. So that's, you know, off camera or live stream types of things, not YouTube video, let's play types of things to do. Because it's just very mundane, but fun. Definitely fun, but mundane. Let's remove this big old boulder too. We might as well. And we just got another point in pickaxes. Beautiful. Looks like we got a dude coming out of the forest wanting to mix it up. Do the last thing he does. Alright. You want some of this? Come on. I think it's a little bit irritating that they come at you and then they turn around and walk away for a bit. I guess they're just trolling us. I don't know. All right, how much stone does that give us? That gives us almost a full stack. Let's get a full stack because we're going to need more stone for other things too. So we'll just clear all of these stones out of here. If I time it right, I can keep him swinging pretty much non-stop until he runs out of stamina. Okay, so we have a full stack there. Let's just go with that for the moment. I don't know if that'll be enough or not, but we're going to find out, aren't we? Okay, raise the ground. Oh, I did one too many there. Man, that took a full stack of stone just to do that much. I wanted to do one more spot. Well, actually, what happens if we flatten this? Nope, that's actually just about right, I think. Man, I sure love this whole flattening mechanic in this game. It's just so nice for building. So nice. This Valheim handles terrain manipulation, I think. Probably the best out of any survival game I've ever played. I think it works so good, you know? And I believe we can make... I think it's like... It looks like a rake. I think it's called a cultivator or something that we can actually apply grass back down on dirt like this later. So you could really make a nice level lawn for your house, for example. Really cool. Okay, that's definitely enough. And you know, at some point we might expand even out further that way, but this should be good enough for now. So what we want to do is let's go back in here. Whoops. Let's go back in here, and we're basically going to bust everything out and move it all out one more block. We'll probably end up moving the crafting bench out one too. Okay, let's pick all these up. Man, these guys just want to come and mix it up, don't they? Feathers. Okay, let's go here and building and stockade walls, and we're going to come out one more this way. Yep. And we don't really need to put a central door here now until it's time for us to start working on our dock. So we're good. Oh crap, that's not what I want to do. So we're good for the moment. Have to remember to place the crosshair on the edge. Oh, you know what? That's not supported, is it? Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Okay, so I think what we're gonna have to do is can we level this up a little more or not? Yeah, there's too much of a gap underneath there. Okay, well, let's go farm up some more stone then. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to raise this up a bit. Tell you what, before we do that, let's put these in place and see, you know, how these are doing as well for the same reason. Whoop. Yeah, see, that's where they start to kind of hit the gap too. All right, so it's just right in this area that we need to raise up. Let's start here, I guess. Okay. Now, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the rest of the stockade walls in first. And then we'll come along and we still have a little bit of a gap there too, don't we? So let's also raise that up. What's it look like on the inside? Okay. I want to also move this gate. So we'll put the gate here. Oh, no, I actually want to put it right there. Okay, now let's come along here with our hoe and just kind of flatten, flatten, flatten. Out of stamina. There, that looks really good. Looks really good. Okay, we're going to move this over. We want that to be right in the center too. Ish. Or close enough. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the center right there. Okay. So that should cover everything on this side for building. We might need to change a couple things up too, depending upon where this is ultimately going to go, because I'm probably going to actually move all the crafting stuff onto this wall. And I'm still planning on using this wall here for, you know, the actual storage. Here we're going to put a big double gate door going out into the yard to get to the smelter and the stuff out in the yard. All right, so let's go ahead and we want to go to building, and we want half walls. And we're going to bring this out one more. Tear all this down. So basically our house is going to be a perfect 7x7 square. Only here again because, well, the other option is make it a 6. And it was going to be a 6. It could be a 5, but then, I don't know, that's kind of narrow. It wouldn't be a problem normally, but because I want to have kind of like a fire in the center as a centerpiece, and eventually we'll put like a big hearth in, but we can't do that until we get a stone cutter. Yeah, let's just go with this. Let's just go with this. All right, so we might end up having to raise some of the ground over here too, because it's not quite... it might be okay. As long as it doesn't turn red. Blue is fully supported. That's blue. That's green. So there's a little bit of a gap on the corner here. I wonder if that is potentially going to give us problems later on. Let's see if we can do something about that. All right. Now, if we come along, I don't really care what it looks like underneath because that's going to all be covered, but we want it to look nice out here. So yep, that looks good. We have full support there. Cool. And, you know, the yard doesn't have to be perfectly level because, you know, it's a yard in a medieval time, but it's actually not bad the way it is. I'm pretty pleased with how it is right now. Okay, so the foundation is finally done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build up this wall first. We're going to move the crafting bench over to this wall once we have it built up enough to, you know, to cover it so it's still activated. And then we'll go from there. All right, so let's go ahead and grab however much wood we have. We're definitely going to have to go cut some more wood. I wonder if it would behoove me at this point to go ahead and set up the forge and see if we can make ourselves a bronze axe. Now, I do have a level 3... Yeah, I have a level 3 flint axe, and it doesn't do bad, actually. It's a pretty good axe, but the bronze is going to be better. The thing about that, though, is... See, this kind of changes my plans, too, in a different way. Alright, well, let's do this. Oh, we gotta eat. What I want to do here is put a stair in. Right there, I think. I kind of wanted to do a double door here, though. Which we still can, it's just not going to be centered. We don't have enough wood to make the gate that I wanted to make. Alright, well, let's go take a look and see what we need to make ourselves a forge. So, where do we make the forge? Do we have to have the Surtling cores in our inventory? Do we make the forge from our inventory? No, we don't. Okay. All right, so think. If we can't make the forge in the workbench, which we apparently can't because I'm not seeing it, where do we make it? We can't make it in our own inventory. Do we make it in the fire? No, that wouldn't make sense. You can't make something directly in the fire anyway. I'm a little confused. It throbs with inner heat. At some point, I saw, we got the message about making a forge. I thought it happened when we found the Surtling cores. How in the hell do we make it? Oh, I'm being stupid. I have to have the hammer in my hand. We make it here, don't we? Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, can't take me anywhere. Here we go. Okay. Smelter. So we need 20 stone, 5 Surtling cores, and, of course, a workbench. So 20 stone, which I think we just used up all of our stone, didn't we? Okay, guess what? We're going to go get more stone. We're good at that. Okay. We have 26 stone. That should be enough to get started here. So the idea is we walk out of the house. All of our crafting stuff's going to be along this wall. We walk out of the house and access the forge, I guess, that will keep up against the house here. Now, the thing about that, though, is if I do decide to expand the house later on, that means we would have to move the forge. Not that that's probably a big deal. We could put it along the wall here, but then we have to walk a long ways to get to it. Not that that's a big deal either. What to do? I think I'm almost certain that I'm not going to expand the house this way. I'm pretty sure I'm not. But that being said, it would be nice to have a few more beehives eventually that could all line the back of, the house here. So, I don't know, maybe we should put the forge where these wood piles are. We can just walk straight out to it. I think that's probably what we should do. Let's pick up a couple of these. We don't necessarily have to pick them all up right at the moment. Okay, so, this is pretty good size. So I'm guessing this is the front. And there's a vent in back. And then there's 2 things on the side. All right, let's turn it this way. And then if we're just coming straight out, let's put it right. Do it. Are we going to have to get behind it though? I don't know, let's hold. I don't think we will. I think that's just a vent, but let's hold it back a little more just in case. There we go. Look at that. Oh, Hoogan's here. What up, Hoogan? You have built a smelter to deposit your raw ore in this furnace, and it will melt away all impurities, leaving you with a bar of refined metal to work at the forge. You will need coal to fuel the smelter. This can be produced by building a kiln and loading it with wood. Oh, okay, so we can't put wood directly in it. I've got a little bit of coal from all the food that I've burned. You'll need coal to... All right, okay, so... Smelter. Okay, so we add the fuel on that side, and then is this where we put the ore? Smelter, add item. Add coals. Yeah, okay, looks like that's the deal there. Okay, so what do we need for a kiln then? Let's take a look at that. Is that what this is? Yeah, charcoal kiln. We need 20 more stone and... Oh, man, that's going to use up all the rest of our surtling cores. Okay, well, we have to do it because I don't think I want to have to burn a bunch of food for coal. That doesn't seem very efficient. This thing is big. We're probably going to want that right about here, I'm thinking. All right, here, let's do this then. We're a bit heavy, so we're going to have to drop some wood off. Oh, man, I'm just having a blast. This is so fun, you guys. So much fun. Okay, let's go get some more stone. That's the way we've got to get ourselves a bronze pick as soon as possible. Bronze axe and a bronze pick, I think, need to be our 2 top priorities once we're up and running here. All right, we are back, and we need some light. So let's put a standing torch right here. Doesn't light a whole lot of area up, does it? Let's put one on the corner here. Okay. Now, we're going to need to pick this up. Let's just pick all of these wood piles up for now. And we're going to put those back in over here for the moment. Kind of don't really want to be loading these chests up because we're going to have to empty them again in a second. But and then we needed 20 of these. Okay, so we have our surtling cores, we have our 20 stone. Yeah, I know. Too heavy. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Let's sleep so we can get some daylight. That lag spike that the game does must be like an autosave or something, I'm guessing. You stand at the prow of a leading ship, the salt spray before you and the joyful shriek of gulls above. Folded within a dream, you remember what it was like to be alive in the land of your birth. Nice. I've had that dream already a few times. Okay, let's get our kiln put in. So we need to be able to get into this little side area here. So let's move this over maybe about here-ish. There we go. All right, so I assume we just put wood in here. So yeah, let's go grab wood. Can take up to 25 pieces. It's full! Yay! Okay, so now I'm going to put this back in here for the moment. We do have a little bit of charcoal. Not much. We have 6 pieces. So let's grab that. And then, so do we... Can we only put like one type in at a time, or how does that work? Oh, too heavy. Oh, it just spits the charcoal out. Interesting. Okay. So here, let's pick that up. Now this is where we add the coal. You can have up to 20 pieces in there. And then do we just add... Okay, so it looks like it only takes one type of metal at a time. So it took all the copper. Huh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, this is fun. Love it. Absolutely love it. And our first piece of smelted copper. Okay, that unlocks a forge, a sconce, a knife. Nice. All right, so that then forged 4 stone, 4 coal, 10 wood, and 6 copper. And I'm assuming the forge is what we need to then make the axe. I think the axe needs to be our number 1 priority because we're going to have to cut a lot of wood to finish this build. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you go here. What I'm going to do is smelt up all of the metal that I have. I'm going to make the what's it called? The forge. And, you know, with the goal in mind of making ourselves a bronze axe ASAP, because I really want to have that before we have to go out and cut a crap ton of wood. So that is the plan. So I will bring you guys back in the next episode at some point with an update on where we are. Okay? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.